welcome to another episode of the Navvai Shift. Today I'm with my host, Darnell Green, and today we have Gennaro Lanzaron, co-founder of DB Investing. Gennaro, how are you?
Hi, guys. Good day. Everything is fine here from Dubai. Good weather, sunny day, then maybe it's better than London.
To be honest with you, I definitely do think so, for sure. So I know DB's investing journey is quite a compelling one, from startup to a trusted platform by over 500,000 users. So not just navigated fintech actively shaping the future. So for our viewers listening, can you give us a bit more insight on DB investing?
Well, guys, I don't know what do you know about our history. We opened the door in 2018, and at the beginning, especially for the first years, it's quite hard to gain trust on the market. Not only with clients, also with the partners, with the banks, with the payment providers. I mean, with any kind of stakeholder. Okay. But well, usually after a few years, I always speak about the example of the bamboo. The bamboo usually needs 5 years to get solid roots, and I think this is the clear example of this company. We spend the first years again to build, to improve, to learn, test, learn from the mistake, because at the end it's our best teacher, our mistakes. And after a while, here we are on the ground.
Amazing. So I did want to ask Gennaro, what was the actual opportunity you saw that led to founding DB Investing?
Opportunities. Well, guys, from which point of view, mean opportunities?
As in, so what did you identify a gap in the market?
Okay, got your question. Well, honestly, I didn't see in the past any gap in the market, especially because it's not any kind of new business model. I mean, when I ran this company years ago, the gap in the market, it was on the crypto side. But honestly speaking, it was quite new for me. Then I said, okay, let me run something in the market that is quite mature, the trading, but in any case, there are opportunities to grow and to connect after the crypto with the trading. And honestly, this is what we are now working to connect both markets. Well, of course, during the journeys, the focus here, again, especially in the market, its measure is to learn also from the competitors, learn from the others, because again, you are not launching something new. Maybe this was my regret, honestly speaking, between us. Because 1 year ago, I'm speaking of 2018, 17, someone was telling me, let's run something focused 100% on the crypto, like let's say Binance. Honestly, on that time, I was a bit, not only suspicious, but not confident of this kind of market. I was not even thinking if such market could explode. It was my mistake. Because again, this is the risk when you are running a business into a market, then it's completely new. You can close in 6 months, or maybe you can skyrocket 1,000 or 10,000 times. You know, you never know. But anyway, that's my journey. I started the trading. There was again not any gap on the market. Honestly speaking, I decided to run one of the different brokers, but with the clear aim to focus on the best product and service on markets. What I mean, I always see as an example the strategy plan from Tesla. Okay, when Tesla was opening the doors 15 years ago, there was no any advertising, no showroom. Maybe you know that. Okay, but why they succeed? Because they are extremely focused to their product and to their service, which means the car is a product, sell itself. And then honestly, this is what I'm focusing, honestly, to compete in the markets, giving always the best. There is always a space to improve. And this is the mindset I'm, me personally, sharing on a daily basis to each of my employees, each of the team.
Well, I think your strategy is definitely working, because we've done some prior research and we've seen that you've scaled your business. I think it's over 200 employees, I think, across multiple offices as well. So I just want to say that's an amazing achievement. Did you expect to scale so quickly? Because obviously you founded in 2018, I believe, or was it just
correct.
Just had so much traction?
Well, honestly speaking, when I opened the company, I didn't have such a projection for the future. What I mean, okay, I was not even drafting like a deep business plan, 10,000 documents, honestly speaking, you know. Some people, they do that, okay. But okay, maybe this works if we want to get funded, okay, and then prepare and show up 1,000 documents. But in this case, honestly, it was a project coming from my heart, from my idea, from my head. And of course, I didn't have any future forecasts. Now I'm saying, okay, I never thought that we can, of course, cross 50 employees, cross 100, 150, 200, including direct and indirect partners on the market. But of course, today I had one meeting. They asked me and they told me, hey, you have a big company. My answer was, no, it's small. They say, why? Compared with my future plan for the coming 5 years, it's small.
You always have to dream big and think big. I think that's definitely. I think we also definitely have that ideology. So I did want to ask. So when was the kind of turning point when you realized all of a sudden that it's actually going to be a big company in terms of like, you know, you didn't plan that initially to it to grow this size already. So what do you think was the initial turning point that actually led to this acceleration?
Listen, for the first years, it was quite hard, as I've said before, not because I want to repeat, but because there was a lot of things to learn, a lot of mistakes on the ground, a lot of challenge, let's say, from this point of view, okay? But apart from that, I think when you have a company and more or less you think that you have a quite solid ground base, you think yourself that, okay, now I think it's the time to grow. But maybe that's my mindset. Maybe this is my opinion. I fully respect other people. They have their own company. They are happy with their, let's say, growth. They stick to one point, and it's okay. They are happy. But honestly, it is not my focus. I don't have any target, like reach this point and that's it. Not at all.
No, that's amazing. And Gennaro, I know you kind of just touched on it. You said mindset. And I think when you kind of start your entrepreneur journey, the mindset is definitely an important one to have in place. So how would you say your entrepreneur journey has shaped the vision execution of what you're trying to build here?
Listen, you mentioned the word execution. This is the best nowadays because we are in a market. This engineering our environment. Everything is fast. We want to get everything fast. You want to order from your mobile. You want to get delivery in 10 minutes.
5 minutes.
Then focusing on the opposite side of prospecting from the client sides. Okay, also clients want to get everything fast. Then everything we are now thinking, we are in any case, from the moment we are starting the execution of this idea, of this project, we have already covered the markets. Because nowadays, who is the winner now from this point of view? Not only the people, also the companies that are offering or the best product or the best service, also this is the best execution. How many times maybe you choose, let's say, one provider or maybe one mobile app? Okay, there are 10,000 mobile apps for everything. Okay, sometimes you choose one mobile app. Maybe you know that they are not the best. Maybe you know their app. Maybe their UX is not nice. Maybe there are some technical issue. Let's say, but why maybe you choose it? Because their execution. And then the winning formula nowadays again is I call it the three pillars. Okay, product, service, and execution. And honestly speaking, can I say I bust the balls to the team every single day when they are not executing fast.
That's where the problem lies.
Also, when the clients write in the chat, okay, they pretend to get a reply in 1 minute, in 2 minutes, in 3 minutes. They want to get immediate support. Again, why? Because or else they will start to think this company is not giving me what I want. I will jump to the other competitor.
So I did want to ask a question, Gennaro. So in terms of like your, we know that client expectations are always changing. So what do you say what their main focus is on now? Would you say it's speed? Is it access to the platform? Is it just platform experience? And how do you like balance that? Because I think like clients, they're always never happy or they're always unsatisfied for some reason or another.
Listen, like in our journey, in the Forex journey, there are thousands of providers. 70%, 80% of them, like us, we provide the same trading platform, which means MT5, okay? Or maybe some of them, they're still providing MT4. Okay, there are other platforms, but let's say technological side, more or less, it's the same journey, okay? Then the clients, of course, they want to see the extra benefits you are providing out of it. Okay. How quick is the withdrawal? How quick is the account approval from the KYC? How is the support? To me personally, I'm asking it to my team. Okay, if you have a client is sending different emails, different chats, maybe the clients you see that is facing some challenge, maybe even a stupid challenge. We still have right now the 2025 clients. They don't understand how to reset the password. Okay, it's fine. Okay, it's not a problem. What I'm telling them, okay, call the clients. Why? Because this is, let's say, also the same Amazon formula. How they become Amazon in the last 30 years for the customer support. Don't forget that 30 years ago, sorry, it was more or less 30 years ago, eBay and Amazon, they start together, okay? eBay, it was quite big on the time, bigger than Amazon. But why Amazon become Amazon? For their customer support. You have a problem, I will call you. We want to change the product, no problem. 24 hours, bam, you will change it. You got that these are the small things that clients see. Like, okay, there are a lot of competitors, so many websites that are on the market that are selling millions, but which ones are winning? The ones that the clients feel that there is always a good support for them.
That's true. And like you said earlier, I think it's definitely that execution as well, because I mean, Amazon, they do everything to the T, and I feel like I can't ever cancel my Amazon Prime subscription. I can't do that.
I think,
Yeah.
and I also believe when companies have certain strategies like this definitely leads to a lot of client retention, because a lot of clients, if they see a new shiny object that offer more or executing better, then it's much easier to keep the shift. But I think when you want to ensure that you have your clients in-house and they stay in-house, you have to always keep adding value to them so they see what you actually do provide, in my opinion.
Listen, me personally, okay, I used to buy online since 20 and more years, okay, to save time, okay. Maybe if I buy everything online. Apart of clothes, I still go to the shop and buy Italians, okay. So like everything, I honestly, I used to buy online, order online, okay. But most of the times, me, I'm ordering not because I'm advertising Amazon, okay, guys, let's be here. Going into their websites, why? Maybe their prices maybe even a bit higher, maybe. But I'm sure in 24 hours I will get the delivery. You got the point.
Yeah.
Here we have, by the way, let's be fair. Okay, here in the UAE we have another provider, Noon. Okay, no, I'm not advertising. Okay, this way, let's be politically side. Okay, also Noon, they are amazing. Me personally, I'm ordering a lot from them. Same service, their service is amazing. Copy paste from Amazon. You order, deliver in 24 hours. You want to replace the chain, blah, blah, blah. You change the product, no question. Take it. You need the support to get an amazing support. Again, these are the things where the clients nowadays, they want to see and they choose the companies that would work with.
Success leaves clues as well. So if Amazon are doing something right, that's why it's good that the same company you kind of copied and followed suit, and that's what led to people like yourself going on that website all the time.
Correct.
Definitely. Yeah. And Gennaro, I kind of want to just shift the conversation just slightly into AI as well. So AI is definitely transforming how financial services operate. How you say indeed be investing using AI to improve trading outcomes?
Okay, well, nice question, guys. Well, we partnered with one provider just a few months ago to provide AI signals. Okay, now we are into discussion with another provider also where the clients can customize their trading journey. But of course, don't forget, the AI is pure math model. Okay, I'm speaking about the trading. Then, of course, the people maybe we have till now some people, some clients, they think that with the AI they will make free money. Well, there is no any free money.
That was that easy.
Okay, the most important, okay, it can help. It can maybe reduce the loss on the market. It can help to improve the trading strategies, the analysis, but of course, it's the most important thing is to clearly say there is no any free money, which means passive income, because people think that, okay, I will invest my money, AI, passive income, blah, blah, blah. If it was like that, no one was watching. You got that.
Definitely. But in my opinion, I like to think wealth management is definitely built on trust. So how do you kind of maintain the human touch while automating core systems if you do?
Well, consider that till now we are not offering yet a service of wealth management, which means asset management. Okay, this is part of our journey. For sure, the AI can support our traders, professional traders, to analyze better, to reduce the loss when you are investing on behalf of the clients, and of course making wealth management in this case. But of course, think to full automate the investments with the AI, I think between me and you, it's a stupid idea. The AI will help for sure, but I don't think will replace, at least in a short term, any kind of investment.
Are there any specific examples where AI has helped clients avoid losses or make more confident decisions within your journey?
In our journey, no, but you can read by yourself that what's happening at Klarna. Do you know Klarna, right? Okay, 6 months ago, I think, they come up with their huge idea. Klarna is a huge company. With their huge idea saying we cut off 700 employees because the AI will replace our customer support. Okay, 1 week ago, another article online I saw. Now they are changing again because they understood that the AI cannot hand over completely the customer journey, customer support. It can help, but you cannot full automate 100% the customer support. Imagine again, you need the support, and every time from the other side you have a robot is replying to your call, or maybe is replying to your chat or to your email. Sometimes again you want to feel the human touch, and you realize the human touch.
Yeah, no, definitely. I could definitely completely agree with you. And I think a lot of companies are looking to move to the AI, but a lot of companies are still moving too quick, in my opinion. And I like to always say it's a marathon, not a sprint in this space for sure. You know, I was going to ask, the UAE is, of course, becoming a major fintech hub. How do you differentiate it from other dynamic markets?
Listen, we decided to move the headquarters here in the UAE. The plan was already prepared between 2018 and 2019. It was just a plan. I was going to kickstart such planning during 2020. Then, of course, the COVID delayed all the plan. It's immediately after, of course, execute the plan. Without even imaging again years ago that UAE was starting to focus to expand into this fintech crypto. I mean, 5 years ago it was just a dream, okay.
Yeah.
But nowadays, maybe you notice, I think 50% of the fintech of the crypto companies, they have a presence in UAE. And yes, there is a huge competition. Absolutely, yes, there is. And now you are saying which is the competition here compared to the provider. Well, human touch, but not for the AI. Okay. Me personally, I'm quite present to help any kind of employee, anyone, honestly speaking. If there are expos, I will attend. Me personally. Yesterday, I had a meeting with the one person here at the office was saying, every time I see you at the expos, how come? Usually the C-level, they never come, the founder, they never come at the expo. And then I want to see on the ground, I want to see. I want to lead by example. Me personally, I'm the person that at 9:30, 9:45 in the morning, I'm at the office. If I'm leaving the office at 7 p.m. for X reasons, I'm leaving early. I mean, because maybe some people, they have this kind of mindset, you know, like the C-level, let's say, every time out of blah, blah, blah. But I think this can be the key strategy. Now, coming back to your question, compared to the other companies, again, be every time next to the team, try to help everyone to achieve and their targets that see every employee succeed. Not all of them, because honestly speaking, also we have our turnover. For those again, they're not achieving the result, but okay, this is just a business part.
So, Gennaro, just touching on obviously the business part, and with the UAE being quite a dynamic industry, what role does regulatory compliance play, and how do you still ensure that you meet those requirements?
Listen, here, general the market in the UAE is not mature enough. Okay, compared with Europe from a lot of aspects, but maybe it's a good point. Let me answer widely to your question, okay? But maybe it's a good point because they are giving here space to everyone to grow, to build their business. The regulator is not so. Let me try to not offend the European regulators.
Not so much red tape.
Okay, they are not so strict. Okay, let me use this one because now again. Nowadays, the companies, what they are looking for is also a bit of flexibility. You got the idea to not be extremely supervised and, of course, decide to run away. When did you notice in the UK, in Europe, a lot of companies, they are run away because, anyway, now, coming back to your question, sorry, maybe I lost the.
No worries. I was just asking, what role does regulatory compliance play in the UAE, and how do you ensure you keep up with those regulations?
Listen, consider that we are actively working from this point of view. I mean, respecting the regulatory requirements. I'm happy again that in UAE they are focusing a lot to improve things, and that the same regulator, they are learning a lot. What I noticed, they are hiring a lot of people from Europe, from the UK, to improve this aspect. Okay, and it's good because which means their focus is to be mature markets from the regulatory perspective. Compared, let's say, the UAE 10 years ago, they are going a lot. They are focusing a lot. Today we will see the last emails. I can tell you right now, again, to show that it's live. Okay, where is okay? Regarding you see the FATCA and the CRS connections, you see that their focus is to not just attract companies or maybe give free regulations. Not at all. Is again to attract business. The aim here is to become a fintech hub, and for sure they will. At the same time, they are improving their internal systems to all the companies' alliance, but at the same time, not be so strictly like the European and the UK side, because again, the companies, they want, okay, for sure, get supervised, blah, 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 but getting a bit of a space that's not like the other regulators that maybe if you make one mistake, bam, you get fines. You make two mistakes, 1 million fine. You know, like look like again when you are driving a car. Okay, imagine the speed limit is 80 kilometers. When you reach 8.1, fine.
Give me a little leeway. Definitely. Do you know, I was going to ask you a question. It's slightly a little bit off topic. I know last week you attended the 62nd anniversary of Africa Day. And I've kind of seen within the news that Africa is becoming a bigger hub in the fintech space. I kind of want to get your view on what you're seeing in terms of the investment that's happening in Africa. Yes,
well, consider we had presence in Africa and Nigeria till a few months ago, and now we are focusing to expand in South Africa, and of course, the pipeline of our local regulation. Africa will be a good market, okay? It's still growing, but to become a really good market, maybe they will need minimum of 20 years.
Yeah.
Okay. But I'm sure 100% that in 20 years, a lot of business will come from Africa because it's a big market in terms of extension and in terms of population. Again, don't forget that after China, after India, and of course the side countries like Bangladesh and Pakistan, Africa is a huge market.
Definitely Africa, yeah, no, 100%. I definitely agree with that. I was also going to ask as well. I know DB, as you kind of mentioned, you're investing very heavily in Middle East, and other than South Africa, where is next on the global expansion roadmap?
Well, we are focusing in Asia and LATAM. With country managers locally, and in some countries also having a local presence, local license. And again, we are watching our competitors because there are a lot of big competitors in the market. The most important thing is to also to watch what they are doing, also the direction they are taking, to also adjust our strategy plan for the coming years. As an estimation, more or less, I think in 1 year from now, we will get 5-6 new licenses on the grounds to expand. And in the end, the market will say who is the winner, right?
Absolutely. So I did want to ask, so obviously you just mentioned you're looking to expand into Asia and the LATAM region. What actually makes those regions attractive to you?
Well, Asia is already a mature market. Okay, I mean, they are growing, yes, of course, indeed. But the idea is to expand, honestly, not just in one region, in different regions. And of course, from the regulation perspective, because a lot of companies, I mean, like in our case, they have some license, they have some presence. My focus, my aim for the coming 3 years to become a worldwide company, which means like with the 15, with the 20 real office on the ground, and giving a different perception to the clients, to our stakeholders. Again, that we are not just an online company.
I was also going to ask you now, like looking ahead, what AI-driven innovation are you most excited about rolling out in the next 12 to 18 months, or that you've seen?
I don't have the answer for it. It's an arts forecast.
Perfect. And also, kind of, as we look into that 2020, what shifts do you think fintech leaders should be preparing for?
Well, this is another nice question. But again, don't forget that at the end of the trading is getting combined with the crypto. Now, a lot of crypto companies, they are acquiring trading companies, okay? Because at the end of the day, both markets are quite similar. The traders or the pure or stock or forex traders. So the crypto traders, more or less, it's a quite similar market. Then they are going to get combined all together. And coming back to your question regarding the AI innovation for the future, honestly, I can't predict. I hope again the AI will not hand over ourselves.
Of course, in our opinion, we always think it's about AI complementing people, not taking over. And a lot of people have this fear installed that AI is here to take over and replace the jobs and replace human touch. We think human touch is never going anywhere, and AI is just here to essentially help complement. Maybe, and even Gennaro, even yesterday, I saw a news report that they're building an AI tool that can help people translate what dogs are saying. And when I saw that, I said, "This game is really changing, isn't it?" And they got valued at $1 billion as well.
Anyway,
I can't imagine. I definitely imagine. Are you seeing changes within how companies are structuring their tech and product teams to ensure that they are keeping pace with new market trends, or the way the market is going?
Well, another hard question to reply here. Okay, but listen, from our side, we are focusing and also investing a lot from the tech aspect to give some big change. I don't want to now go deeply regarding our project plan and try to be out of the box in terms of company and to give something quite new, innovative to our clients, because again, nowadays, this is part of our journey, think out of the box, new ideas, new products for the clients, new solutions, and that's it.
Yeah, no, definitely 100%. And I'm going to ask, so when firms try to scale AI and automation, from your awareness, what do you think are the most common pitfalls they make?
AI automation. Listen, we are running a lot of things internally. We are improving a lot of the AI, but honestly speaking, just to help us to improve our performance, but not at all to replace. Honestly speaking, no. Again, I'm using on a daily basis. Okay. Because yes, it helps a lot, it improves a lot, but to replace, I'm still a bit old style. A lot of people, they are automating 90% of their business journey, calls, emails, messages, auto reply, blah blah blah. Me, honestly, not. I receive an email, I want to reply to the email. I don't want to let the AI reply for me, or maybe automatically set my agenda.
Yeah.
I saw some people, they have their agenda set 90% by the AI. How come? I mean, that's my opinion. Maybe
people are lazy.
maybe in a few years, okay, maybe I will I will try to adapt, maybe, but not for now. Me personally, I'm not ready yet for that.
Yeah, no, definitely. And last but not least, if you had one message for fintech founders or CCOs today, what would you tell them to focus on first?
It's a mandatory question.
It is.
Okay, do you have another question?
Oh, a small gem that you'll be willing to share.
Well, guys, there are a lot of projects on the plans, but maybe if we'll have another session in a few months, I'll be happy to share. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's all.
Listen, usually what me personally, I used to apply, let's say, the iceberg, let's say, plan. What do I mean? Show 5% of the project, 10% of the project, what we are doing, and work everything under the radar regarding the new project, new agenda, new things to do, new products, blah, blah, blah. Because even internally between the departments.
Yeah.
Because after will be like a surprise on the market when you will launch something new.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, yeah, we can hear you. Yes.
Yes, okay. And that's it.
Yeah, no, that's that.
I don't want to share anything out of it. Okay.
Yeah, no, I like that methodology. You say 5% out of water, the rest is all below. When it comes out, it'll come out.
Yeah, of course, it's better, to keep the news, or else it's not anymore a news, right?
No, 100%. I agree. Gennaro, this has been a very, very interesting discussion. We thoroughly did enjoy it. For our viewers listening, where can they find out more about yourself and also DB Investing?
Well, guys, it was a really pleasure again to speak to all of you. Maybe it will be nice, let's say, if we'll speak again in 6 months.
Definitely.
Compare again in 6 months our let's say today's conversation, and cross check. Maybe in 6 months the AI will end over our life. I'm joking. Okay, guys. Again, it was an extremely pleasure to speak to all of you. I will wish you all the best, guys, for your podcast, and let's keep in touch.
Most definitely. No, much appreciated. That's another episode of the Navvai Shift. Gennaro, we really appreciate your time today. Thank you.
Guys, thanks to all of you, and all the best to Navvai. Okay.